Part 2. Verdant Wind. Lone Moon. The Rose-Colored River. The Alliance army successfully rendezvous with Judith in Aelel. With the addition of House Daphne's forces, the time has come to invade Empire territory.
Preparations are complete. Now it's a game of patience. As they say, good things come to those who wait.
Care to elaborate on this plan of yours, Claude? Can we really do this without battling my father?
Pretty soon, Count Gloucester will need to gather his troops in the northern part of his territory. The kingdom has experienced constant infighting since the coup. They're out of the picture for now.
The combined forces of the Regan and Daphne houses will threaten the northern part of the Gloucester territory. Nardell, that retainer I mentioned, is going to draw their attention.
We'll take that opportunity to make our way through Gloucester territory and launch a surprise attack on the Great Bridge of Myrddin.
And are you not concerned about the possibility that I may tip off my father?
The future of the Alliance rests on this battle. I'm certain you won't betray us.
I will ensure our success.
I know you will. If we can win this fight, then our next goal will be to topple Enbar, the Imperial capital. I said before that my plan was to meddle with the Empire, but I'm gonna do you one better. We are going to defeat the Empire, once and for all. But to do that, we can't afford to slip up here. Bear that in mind and prepare yourselves for the coming battle.
Should be easy. Oh, no more paralogs. Indec Day. Sure.
You look like a cat that's been sprayed with water. What? You don't think I should sing the high notes?
Am I doing all right? I hope I'm not too off.
Who are you again? Catherine? Oh, let's just do it. I don't plan on leveling her anyway. She's trying to assassinate
I was
me.
trying to catch you off guard, but you managed to block it. Not too shabby, Professor. Oh, come on. Look at the blade I threw. It's just a wooden training sword. At worst, you could have gotten a bruise or perhaps a splinter. Let's agree it was funny and move on.
Oh, I should have chosen the second
Poor
one.
thing. Aren't you used to getting hurt? You've been in your fair share of battles. Besides, I knew you'd dodge in time. I told you before that I was going to observe you. Since then, I've been watching you. I know what you're capable of. I took steps to make myself invisible, so I could observe you without being detected. I hardly let you out of my sight. After extensive research, I've concluded that you really are first-rate. Your sword skills are impeccable, you're a gifted educator, you clearly love working with the students.
This is pre-time skip, which makes this extremely awkward.
Someone with all of your exceptional qualities should not exist, but here you are. At first, I thought Gerald was the reason for Lady Rhea's interest in you. But no, Lady Rhea knew exactly what she was doing when she singled you out. Unfortunately, I can't hope to emulate you, let alone wield the sword of the Creator. So my plan of imitating you for Lady Rhea's attention has come to nothing. I didn't say that. When we rescue Lady Rhea, I'll provide her a full report of your activities.
Oh, wait. It's post-time skip? Or is this like an added line? I still don't know if they do that, like a custom added line, depending on where you are on the story. That would be interesting.
Hopefully, then I'll be in her good graces. Oh, and don't think you can avoid being watched. I won't let you out of my sight.
Hilda. This one I will wait. Wanna maximize motivation. What's the plan? Hilda... What is her motivation anyway? It's pretty low. I guess I would have been fine, but I can just feed them stuff, bribe them. Ignatz and Ingrid. Kat and Bernie. Felix and... Oh, no, Annette. Who are you again? It's Ignatz, right? Okay, so I think as usual, this will be the Explore Day. And then lecture, and then explore again. Just constant exploring. Just because I want to maximize their motivation if possible. But a battle could be nice too. Dining with a fish enthusiast. Dining with an ally. That's everyone though. She can open it whenever she pleases, like Mundo. We've done this map before, right? This is the Paralog map. Lawrence's Paralog? I think it's this one. Okay, let's do supports. Let's do the Ash and Catherine one first. They had a Paralog together. Huh. What could they have in common? It's Lonato, isn't it? I think that's what it is. That's what connects them together. Because Lonato knew Catherine.
I thought I might find you here.
Is there something I can do for you, Ash?
Yes. Could you tell me what you know about this?
This is quite an old letter. Where'd you find it?
It was found in the bishop's room during the inquiry of the Western Church.
I see. It's one of the documents you collected.
This letter mentions my brother, Christoph Gaspar, by name. He was executed by the church for allegedly taking part in the tragedy of Dusker. I know you were the one who turned him over. But this letter isn't about that. It's about a plot to assassinate Lady Rhea. If my brother's name is in here, that means this plot predates the tragedy. So there was another plot against Lady Rhea in the past, and my brother was somehow involved.
Ah.
I can tell by your face that you know something. Tell me, Catherine. Please, I deserve to know.
Christoph was a good man. Maybe too good. It wasn't in his nature to mistrust people. So when the Western Church told him that Lady Rhea had to die for the goddess's sake, or the world's, he went along with it.
Just how well did you know my brother?
Christoph and I were friends. We were in the Blue Lion House together at the academy.
If you were friends, why did you hand him over to be executed? There must have been another way.
No. If there was another option, I'd have chosen it. But he was foolish. He went along with the plan to assassinate Lady Rhea. I wasn't motivated by a personal grudge. I had no choice but to turn him in. That much is true.
I can't believe that my brother would try to assassinate Lady Rhea. But if he did, that means the church was lying about his involvement in the tragedy of Dusker, doesn't it?
Lying is a strong word. The world was in chaos, and the church did what it had to. If people had known about the threat to Lady Rhea's life, the panic would only have worsened.
So you're saying everything in this letter is true?
You can choose what to believe. All I know is I let him die, and that's something I can never change. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Catherine, wait! Please!
Oh, crap. That's actually an interesting one. Are you kidding me? Catherine's support with Ash. This is so random. And yet it's one of the most interesting C supports. What the hell? Because it has story, like actual story. It's not like, her, look at me, I like to eat, or I like to sing, or I'm mean, or girls. Because neither of them did their whole, like, oh, this is my personality quirk thing. This is just backstory. And Ash investigating about it. So it might as well be like a paralogue. Oh, I hate this game. Why would it do that? 2 C-rank Sediths. Okay. Double Grumpy? Let's go.
May I help you, Sedith?
Finally noticed me, I see. Good to see that you are so dedicated to your training.
Do you have need of my sword?
No, this is not a military matter. I would like to discuss the distance you seem to be keeping from the others.
Distance? I don't follow.
I have noticed that you like to keep others at arm's length, and in most cases, quite a bit further.
Keeping a close eye on me. They don't share my values, that's all.
Is that why you train alone? Because your friends do not share your values?
You seem displeased. I suppose you're going to tell me, to defeat your enemies, you must have dependable allies.
That's not exactly how I would phrase it, but having good relationships with your allies is essential in combat. I am sure you realize that it is easier to bond with people when you interact with them more. There are limits to what one person can do alone. Great things cannot be achieved without allies.
You sound like my father. You're saying it's in my own interest to make friends?
To put it simply, yes. As much as you possibly can. To be honest, I envy you, because I know what it is like to not have many people to call friends.
I wouldn't have guessed that. There are so many devout believers.
Yes, those are definitely friends.
I am talking about friends. People to speak with on equal terms. You have many friends here. You should take care to attend to them.
I'll consider your advice, but I'm not usually one to change my mind.
To be young.
I'm 1,000 years old. I think most of those could be pretty interesting, the ones that end early, because they don't drag on and turn to some A-rank romance thing.
Is something troubling you, Ingrid?
Oh, Sedith. You seem to have caught me when I thought nobody was around.
All of Sedith's supports are post-time skip, right? Because he doesn't join until the very, very end. That's why there's a giant pile of rubble. Or is that because it is post-time skip and this area just changes into that? I'm not too sure.
Perhaps I can help, if you would like to share.
I wouldn't want to bother you with my trivialities.
I will not pry, of course. But if you keep it to yourself, no one will be able to help you.
That's true. It's regarding my father.
Count Galatea. I have met him once or twice.
Yes, that's him. He and I have parted ways now. House Galatea was financially unstable for a long time. We were hardly able to support our soldiers and their steeds. My father had hopes that with my crest, I'd be married into a noble family, and that House Galatea's financial troubles would be a thing of the past.
Ah, I see. And the other house would benefit from the addition of your crest-bearing blood.
That was certainly the idea, but I broke ties with them. I do wonder how they are doing back home.
It seems to me you have suffered much for the misfortune of being born with a crest.
I beg your pardon?
I know crests are highly valued, but they are also a burden. My feelings are mixed.
You truly think so? But you're so devoted to the goddess. I'm surprised to hear you say such a thing.
Perhaps one day I will expound upon my opinion of crests in greater detail with you. For now, let it suffice to say that whether or not you bear one is secondary to your identity. You are a person, first and foremost. and you should be permitted to grow as a person, crest or not.
I agree. Thank you for listening.
If you ever wish to discuss this again, consider me available whenever you please.
Thank you so much.
Wow. Sedith has interesting supports. Seriously. Oh! This is a good one. I think.
Why are you taking over my cleaning responsibilities?
You're wounded, and you're going too slowly. I couldn't stand to watch.
You're still fretting over me, are you? I'm fine now, really. It wasn't even serious.
I could have handled the situation alone. That enemy wasn't much of a threat.
Yes, we all know you could have. But I also didn't want to risk something unforeseen befalling you. I've been doing some thinking. I feel a bit lost. I don't know that I'm cut out to be a knight after all. Without fulfilling that dream, without being a knight, I've been asking myself where my place is in the world. And I think I found my answer. I don't want to lose anyone anymore. So I want to protect those I hold dear.
That's why you were protecting me, huh? What a fool you are.
Foolish to act in line with what I value most? Were I to die, I would die knowing I followed my heart, my truest calling. I've been reading through more of that book I was telling you about. Recall the hypothetical question it posed? Do you carry out the orders or protect your hometown?
You've been reading that garbage again?
The book never specified that one should prioritize the commander's orders. Instead, it suggested that one should follow their heart in the matter. That's what a knight, that's what anyone being true to themselves should do.
That's just the editor's opinion.
Of course, and I find value in that opinion. Glenn died following his heart, not heeding the commands of the country or even the royal family. I will follow his example. No matter the outcome, no matter the circumstance, I believe in myself.
You know nothing.
Jon Snow.
What is it that you know then? What is it you fight for, Felix?
My own beliefs.
I see no difference from my own stance.
You don't understand.
You fight to be stronger than everyone, that you might protect those you care for, correct?
Okay, fine. You do understand. My point is, don't let this happen again. If you died, I'd be annoyed.
To avoid annoyance, then, I suggest you continue to grow stronger. If that happens, I might allow you to protect me too.
You're insufferable.
Meh. Closure, as expected. It's not terrible. It's just, yeah, closure.
Good day, Ignatz. So, painting again?
Ingrid. Yes, I'm painting St. Saros again.
Wait a second. This is not post-time skip, right? It's just, okay, so the pile of rubble's just there. He's painting a pile of rubble. Alright then. Whatever you want to do, Ignatz. I support you.
Look, I'm really sorry about the last time. It's my fault it turned out so, well, different.
No need to apologize. I appreciated the fresh input. It made me think.
There was a statue of Saros, right? In the cathedral? So I'm assuming that's why he's here. That's why they go to pray. But it's a pile of rubble now. Alright then.
That's kind of you to say, but no need to pull punches.
It's the truth. I'm so caught up in my own mind, I'd never have thought to try that.
Ignatz, I appreciate your attitude, but...
Yes?
There are times when it's okay to feel upset or angry. If you are feeling that way, it's always best to be honest.
But...
I understand the weight of what I did. I besmirched a sacred image, and it was a painting you were pouring your heart into. I got carried away, but I'd prefer if you had told me then and there that my request was uncalled for.
I'm not angry. I could never get angry with you. I'm sorry.
Why are you apologizing? I'm the one apologizing.
Oh, sorry.
Stop saying sorry! Never mind. Forgive me. I came here to apologize, and now I'm being sharp with you.
Don't worry. It's my fault, really. I'm not very good at expressing myself.
I never intended to be such a bother. I think I'll leave you to it.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Pre-time skip. Nowadays, he's flipping around like a moron after he kills people. That's present-day Ignots.
La 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 la.
Creepity creep.
Such lovely weather for painting.
Bernadetta?
Who are you? Where did you come from?
It's just me, Linhardt. What are you doing?
Painting! Just painting. Not important. Am I in your way? I'm in your way. I'll just go. I'm going.
No need for all that. I just came out here to read.
I can't get over it. The back of her head is Lawrence.
I'll stay quiet and still so as not to bother you. How's that? If you want to go, that's fine too.
No. I'll stay.
Say, aren't you usually holed up inside?
I'm sorry! I'm sorry for coming here. I'm sorry for bothering you! Mad, aren't you? You look really mad. I'll just pack up. I'll be gone before you know it.
Mad? At you? Never. I rather admire you, in fact. I fantasize about shutting myself in my room and never going outside again. It sounds like paradise. However, I wouldn't be able to perform my research. That, Bernadetta, is a problem.
What? You admire me? Nuh-uh. No way. I know a trick when I see one. What are you plotting? So you want to copy me, is that it? And what's a copy do with the original? Replace it! Well, I've got you figured out. I won't just sit back and take it. I'll fight you!
What? That's not this is too much hassle. I'm leaving.
I'm sorry! Please don't kill me!
Okay. Okay. That's a thing. I'll just double check what he's at. 31 left. Okay, so next map. So I gotta do one before the end of this month. So I do have to do one battle. Battle Lion. And then he's at max. So what? Do I want to finish Archer? What does Archer get again? Or is it time to just focus on his class change? I think it is. He's gonna be my main focus then. Get him to Mortal Savant. He can make it. It's A and B plus. Oh, jeez. He can make it. Can he? Marianne. Lance Riding. Let me change the goals before I forget. Lance Riding. Sword Tome. I should have checked the others. I can remember more than that. Hilda is riding. Lance Riding, right? It's also Lance Riding. Oh, it's Axe Riding. Wait. Does she have Lance? Have I been giving her Lance? Uh-oh. That's stupid. Cat? Cat can class change later. But he can go into both. He's okay with both. Because he's balanced. Bernie's still an archer, right? Wow. She's so far behind. It's not going to happen. Dorothea as well. Dorothea has potential as well, but I have too many of these characters. Too many archers, too many mages. Ash. Ash can be a warrior? He looks so dumb. Axe bow. Should I do that? What would his final class be? Wyvern Lord? Be pretty cool. He was gonna be a bow knight, but bow knight doesn't use axe. So dumb. Does he have like a custom outfit like Ingrid? It looks pretty cool as a bow knight. Why is his shield so big? Is it supposed to be that big? Sylvain is not even done Paladin. Wait, Sylvain's not done Paladin? Oh, then he's not done leveling. Whoops. Carr is just benched. Annette has potential still. Warlock. And then Gremory. Ingrid. Oh! Wait, that's Wyvern Rider. Well, she can do it now, but I want her to go into Wyvern Lord. Which is not going to happen. So might as well just keep her as Falcon Knight. I don't have time for this, I think. Sedith is 1 level off. Let Us Away is okay now. And then Serial requires Lance Axe. Okay. Let's, because he's gonna make it to S rank anyway. Let's give him more authority. So let's do Brawl and Authority. So we can use better battalions. For Ignatz, it's okay, it's okay. She is so broken. What is this? It's unbelievable. Yeah, she has Lance for some reason. It's Axe Riding, not Lance Riding. So she'll make it, I think, by the end of the month. Cat? Cat needs authority. But he needs both of these right now. Bernie is Bernie. Ash. Huh? Riding only? That's his goal? I don't think I'm gonna use him, but he does have Lockpick, doesn't he? Or Lock Touch, whatever you call it. Where is it? Oh yeah, Lockpick. So that is an interesting skill. I could do that. Wyvern then, right? I think Wyvern... But he needs Lance for Wyvern. Wasn't he Cha Lance? I remember that. That was so annoying. If not Lance, then I guess he is going to go down Bow Knight. So he's going to be an Axe Bow Knight. Sure, I guess that's fine. 2 Bow Knights, at least. Let Us Sylvain is good to go. He just needs to finish his class. He needs Axe, so maybe I'll do a focus on Axe. No, he needs Heavy Armor, right? Because his writing's already done. Okay, yeah, that's the thing. Annette? Annette's focusing on... Okay, that's fine. Ingrid will be fine soon. Sedith is... Sedith. I think he's fine. Flame? Flame needs to double dip, I think. It's time to go into Authority. So Reason, Authority. And then cereal is Lance and Axe. Okay. Let's do the Hilda support, might as well. Do the Hilda support and then lecture her. She needs to be lectured.
Professor, I asked to be on the sidelines. Why did you put me on the battlefield? You did protect me, so I guess I can't complain. Wait a second, you're hurt. Did that happen when you were defending me? Oh, you're lying. How could you be so reckless? Perhaps you'll say that that's what friends do. They look out for each other and save each other. But if I saw you getting attacked, I wouldn't risk my neck to save you.
I was just gonna say that. Yes, you would.
No, don't overestimate me. I don't know if I've told you this, Professor. I have a very impressive big brother. I'm not just saying that. He's strong, smart, nice. He's basically perfect.
I never knew that. It's not like you talk about him every opportunity you have. Ever since the beginning of the game. Nah.
Before Claude turned up, people talked about him becoming the next leader of the Alliance. Don't mention that to Lawrence, by the way. He never shuts up about that kind of thing. Anyway, my parents have high expectations for my brother, and he almost always meets them. No one expects anything of me. If something's even a little bit difficult, I find someone else to do it for me. That's what I've done my whole life. Of course! I can't stand the idea of not meeting someone's expectations. I know how people react when that happens. From watching my brother, I mean. People force their expectations on you, and then if you fail, they look so disappointed. Whenever that happens to my poor brother, he looks just devastated. So don't expect anything of me, please. That way, I can't disappoint you. You're stubborn. Okay, fine. Keep believing in me. I do want to support you and support my friends. I just don't want to let you down.
Cue that song. You know what song I'm talking about. Alright. Let us away.